how Daniel Bryan has not figured into your plans to be in the main event of WrestleMania because this is his fucking year. Just like 2 years ago, it was my fucking year, and I was white fucking hot, just like he is now. And what did you do? You fed me to this guy, and I pointed right at Hunter. And Vince was just like, this is the concussion talking. I can't believe you're saying any of this. You're in the main event. It is a main event. You're wrestling Triple H. And I turned to Hunter and I said, all due respect, I do not need to wrestle you. You need to wrestle me. I do not want to wrestle you. I seriously resent you for not putting me over 3 years ago when you should have. That would have been best for business, but you had to fucking come in and squash it. Like, it didn't make any business sense then. It doesn't make any business sense now. And I'm in a position now where I can tell you that I don't have to, and nor do I want to wrestle you at WrestleMania. I don't care if I was supposed to win, which I was. I didn't care. I didn't want to give him the fucking privilege. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I said a lot of shit in there. I told him again, and Hunter was gritting his teeth, and I knew, hey, I mean, he never liked me. It's one of those situations where you always hear the stories in the dirt sheets about, Hunter says this about Punk and all this negative stuff, but me and him in a room together, never any good vibes. Always negative. The way he would always look sideways at me, the way he always treated me. Yeah, for instance, a simple courtesy call, hey, that is the European tour. You can't do the movie. We're going to have Randy do it. But he thought he didn't have to do that because I was a piece of shit.
Listen, you tried to convince me when you were white hot after your first match was.
I tried to convince myself.
Yeah, and convince yourself to convince me, saying that this guy coming out of retirement and beating you and then going back into retirement.
He did that, didn't he?
Yes.
He came out of retirement.
He was gone. Came back. You were his first match, and then he went back to.
And then he went away again. Yeah.
To stop you.
Yeah.
I mean,
so Hunter goes, Punk, you were in the best match of WrestleMania last year, and that was the main event. And I was like, I'm not fucking stupid. The main event is the last match. You can push it to people who buy the pay-per-view that, there's 4 main events. There's one main event. There's always been one main event. And I deserved it. And I still deserve it. And now Daniel Bryan deserves it. And you think you're just gonna give it to Batista and Randy? And I made this argument. I was like, when you look at the roster, how many active members of the roster have been in a WrestleMania main event? How do you expect anybody to get fucking better? AHL hockey players have to play with NHL hockey players in order to get better. I needed the experience of a main event at WrestleMania with somebody who is equal or better than me so I could learn, so I could further become an asset to the fucking product. So I could draw more instead of always being told, well, you're not a draw. How do you know? Why don't you give me a fucking shot? And anytime they did give me a shot, I knocked it out of the fucking park, ran, caught the ball myself, and then fucking shoved it down their fucking throats to remind them, yes, I am all that, and then some, and more. And you fuckers just, what it boiled down to is that it was an old, out-of-touch man's decision. No, this is going to be the greatest main event of all time. And then they wound up changing it. And I'm so fucking stoked that Daniel Bryan got his fucking main event. That they can never take that away from him, ever. Whether they want to make fun of him or what not. But Hunter told me I was in the main event because I wrestled The Undertaker. And I turned to him and I said, tell me that I got paid the same amount of money as you, Brock, Cena, Rock, or, whoever. And he was like, and once again, he had nothing to say. He didn't say anything. And I was just like, right on. All right. I said, I'm out of here. I mentioned something about the piss test. Hunter goes, well, Dave just took the same piss test you did. And then I just looked at Hunter and I went, did you? And he had nothing to say.